As you very likely know by now, Kailyn Lowry has named her fourth child Creed. While everyone has been focused of late on this unusual first name, the Teen Mom 2 star opened up on her Thursday podcast about this son's last name. It is Lopez. Yup, Kailyn named Creed after Chris Lopez, the same Chris Lopez who has now knocked Kailyn up twice, and against whom she once had a restraining order, and who, Lowry has said on numerous occasions, is a total deadbeat dad. Why the heck did she give her son his last name? It's crazy because I think I have a really hard time, and this is my own fault. I get so angry and I say a lot of things that are true, but then I still turn around and try to make other people happy and not argue, Kail tried to explain to her podcast co-host Lindsie Chrisley. This certainly is accurate. Chris has said some awful things about Kailyn over the years, but Lowry has blasted her two-time baby daddy in interviews and on social media, often without thinking about the repercussions or if she really means it, Kailyn is saying here. In regard to the last name, this is another attempt of me trying to give Chris a chance to step up as a dad. Nothing I do is going to change someone else's behavior. However, I feel this is me giving him another chance to, not argue about the last name and try to be there. The reality star and Lopez previously welcomed their eldest son Lux, now 3 years old, in 2017. While the toddler's last name is Lowry now, he was a Lopez first, the Pennsylvania native told Chrisley. Lopez and Lowry are definitely not a couple, and yet Kailyn somehow still talks about having yet another kid with him. What the heck? My entanglement with Chris is so complicated, and I want to do the right thing, she said on this same podcast. I know there have been periods of time where I felt he doesn't deserve to have his last name passed down, but also at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I should have just hyphenated both of them and called it a fucking day, because at that point, when the kids are old enough, they can decide which name they want. Lowry had originally said that Lopez would not be present at Creed's birth. Alas, she admitted this week he was indeed at her home for what ended up being a harrowing experience. He came out not breathing, and I wanna say, close to 1 minute after the midwife was about to start giving him some breaths, he started breathing on his own. Lowry told Chrisley about Creed entering the world on July 30th. As for questions over whether or not Lopez is actually this baby's father, Chris signed an acknowledgement of paternity, so he's 100% sure this is his child, Kailyn said, adding of the first name chosen. When Chris and I were talking, Creed was a name we had both previously agreed on, so it was kind of always in the back of my head. But when he was born, Chris was like, I don't think he's a Creed. But Chris and I don't talk every day. He wasn't asking me what the baby's name was, so I was just like, I'm going to name him something we had agreed on in the past. I actually love the name, I love the movie, I love the definition of it. She also has some regrets over her other children. I still regret to this day not giving Isaac my last name, Lowry said. To me, Isaac is a Lowry, but I was so dumb at that time. My mom even told me I should give him my last name, but I thought at that time I was so in love with Joe, and Joe was like, oh, we'll probably get married, just make him a Rivera. For the record, no, she doesn't mind Lincoln having the last name Marroquin because she was married to ex-husband Javi when he was born. That's it for now, thank you for watching, please subscribe to stay tuned.